to a flick called Another You, with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, which you could see right there on the cover. One lies for fun, the other lies for money. Now that's teamwork. When I see these two guys on the cover or in a movie, I'm going to automatically get it no matter what it's called, because they are just cool people. So I would have got this no matter what, but got some special features, don't really feel like reading that. Same thing that says there, Pryor and Wilder, the funniest combination since Wilder and Pryor, are up to some, okay, that was pretty good, are up to some more funny business in Another You, in their fourth comic outing together following the classic Silver Streak, Stir Crazy, and See No Evil, Hear No Evil. The two play George and Eddie, a couple of liars who just can't seem to kick the habit. What begins as a few harmless lies leads them into a labyrinth of hilarious complications involving a missing millionaire, his beautiful wife, a dangerous estate executive, and a major mistaken identity crisis. As the lies pile up, so do the laughs in the star-powered comedy featuring the sexy Mercedes Ruehl, Stephen Lang, and an early performance by Vanessa Williams. With Another You, Pryor and Wilder prove once again that one of the great comedy team to be one of the great comedy teams of their generation, and that's no lie. Now that's teamwork. So yep, that's Another You. Next up, we have a movie called The Memory of a Killer. Her murder was the one thing he could never forget. A film by Eric Van Lodi. Flip her over. What do we got here? Official Belgium entry, and for Academy Awards, and official selection for the Toronto International Film Festival. Not that good on the special features. Let's read about it here real quick. His memory impaired by Alzheimer's, veteran assassin Angelo Letta is appalled to discover his intended target is a 12-year-old girl. Refusing to kill her, Letta breaks his contract only to have his boss carry out the hit instead. Incensed, Letta vows vengeance and sets out to find the man who ordered the child's death. Systematically wiping out the middleman and go-betweens, Letta leaves a blood trail that is followed by Chief Inspector Vink, a police detective who's desperate to learn what links the dead girl with the most powerful men in Belgium. And so with the cops one step behind him and his memory fading fast, Letta finds himself in the race against time as he tries to avenge a child whose face he can no longer recall. So yeah, Dutch language with English subtitles, and I didn't know that till just reading the back just then. But sounds good enough, so that's The Memory of a Killer. Next up, gotta love blaxploitation, so we'll go with Soul Cinema's Jim Brown in Slaughter's Big Ripoff. I think Movie Hound 71 has this as well. Special features are just the trailer. Widescreen came out in 73. Slaughter's back and the mob's out to get him. Big Jim Brown returns in this role of the ex-Green Beret who takes on the job of scorching the mob in this spectacular actioner. Co-starring Ed McMahon from The Tonight Show, Gloria Hendry, and Scatman Crothers, Slaughter's Big Ripoff is one fast-paced massacre that pulls it all out front. So that's Slaughter's Big Ripoff from Soul Cinema, which you'll see some more from Soul Cinema a little bit later. And everyone knows how I like my stand-up comedy, so I found HBO stand-up comedy, a stand-up comedy special here. David Spade, Take the Hit. Never seen it, but I love HBO One Night Stand. Watch it all the time, or used to anyway. And I really wish I could find the One Night Stand of Flight of the Conchords. I wish they would release that. So yeah, that would be great. That's one of the best one night stands ever. Flight of the Conchords are awesome. If you don't know who they are, check them, look them up. Very funny people. So yeah, that's David Spade, Take the Hit. It's just a 1 hour stand-up comedy. Special features. None. So yeah, sometimes they have special features on there, and sometimes they don't. Okay, next up is Robert Englund in Phantom of the Opera. I passed this one up because I thought it was a newer movie, but upon looking at the back, I saw that it came out in '89, so I decided to give it a shot. Where is that? Yeah, '89. Includes the original theatrical trailer, full screen and widescreen, so probably a flipper disc. So yeah, I really don't need to probably read the back. I mean, it's just basically the Phantom of the Opera with Robert Englund in it. So there it is, the Phantom of the Opera, which has been there for a long time, but I've just passed it up a bunch of times. Decided to go with it this time. Next up is the Ted Bundy Story. Anne Rule presents The Stranger Beside Me. Billy Campbell, Barbara Hershey. It's an Echo Bridge release down there, as you can see. Not rated. Let's read what it's about here. Terrifying true story of an aspiring true crime reporter, Anne Rule, who was hired to cover a string of grisly unsolved murders stretching from Utah to Seattle. What she needed was an angle. What she got was a shock when she realized the monster responsible for the crimes was one of her closest friends, Ted Bundy. So yeah, sounds interesting enough. I'll give it a shot. The Stranger Beside Me, a Ted Bundy story. Alright, last one for this batch, and I gotta go get the next stack, is Jennifer Lopez in Enough. Everyone Has a Limit. My mom said this was pretty good. I've always wanted to see it, so I just decided to pick it up. Jarring thriller, Lopez holds the screen in a star performance. Special features, theatrical trailer, a music video. That's about it. Working class waitress Slim thought she was entering a life of domestic bliss when she married Mitch, the man of her dreams. After the arrival of their first child, her picture-perfect life is shattered when she discovers Mitch's hidden, possessive dark side, a controlling and abusive alter ego that can turn trust, love, and tranquility into terror. So yep, that's enough. I'll be back with the next stack in un momento. Okay, I'm back with the next stack. Next up is The Great Horror Family. Up here it says, from the director of The Grudge and The Grudge 2 comes Japan's first horror comedy series. Over 2 hours of bonus footage, the sticker says. Exclusive interview with the series creator and director Takeshi Shimizu. So yeah, it looks like an anime from the front, but it's not. It's live action, I believe. So there's that. Flip her around. It's 3 discs with 13 episodes. And then it lists the special features on each disc as well on that side. Kiyoshi Imawanu, and his family move into a haunted house. The entire family, except the occult-obsessed father, gains the power to see ghosts and spirits. An undead monk, the secret government agents, even UFOs start showing up. It's up to Kiyoshi to find out why the house is troubled by all these strange occurrences and save his family and possibly the world from interdimensional terrors. So yeah, 3 DVDs with Japanese audio and English subtitles for 44 minutes, released by Bandai. So, that's The Great Horror Family. Next up is another 8 episodes of Ghost Stories, as seen on Fox Family Channel. Never seen them, like I said, don't know about them, but I'll give them a check out. I'll give the first DVD a check out, and then if I don't like them or whatever, I'll return this one and get my money back, or another $3 DVD. Next up is an Echo Home Entertainment release, Echo Bridge anyway. Howling 4, the original Nightmare. I think that's Howling 4. IV. I don't really know my Roman numerals too well, but fear is breeding fast. Yeah, I've never seen this one, and it just probably sucks. I wonder what year it came out, personally. I don't think it's going to say. But it's just another part of the Howling series. I already have all the Howling movies, but they're BLs, bootlegs, but I was able to get Howling 1 and 2 from Big Lots for $3 as well, the legit releases, so I grabbed Howling 4 or whatever this might be as well. So, moving on,